So on a question like this, where we have a table, type the word table and a table will appear. Now put in your points. Now, importantly, if we're dealing with something quadratic, we're going to need at least 3 points. So we're going to need to put all 3 of these guys. Now push this little button right here. It's going to add a regression, which is basically, it makes a graph and it also gives us an equation. Now, currently it's set for linear. We know this is quadratic. So we're going to want to pull this down and click on quadratic. Now we have an equation. And what is the question asking us again? It's asking, what is the y coordinate of the y-intercept of f of x? Now, importantly, this is not f of x. This says we're looking at f of x plus 9. So our y-intercept for this is negative 2,292, but that is if we add 9. So in order to reverse that, we're going to subtract 9. And if you're scared of making a mistake, you'd always just type your number here, minus 9, and get your answer, negative 2,301, which is indeed our answer. Linear equations are even easier because we only need 2 points. This one only gave us 2 points, but if they had given us, 7 points, we would only have to type 2 of them. So again, we're just going to write the word table. We're going to put on our points. We're going to click the button. And this time, since it automatically goes to linear, we are in the clear. Now, importantly, the question is asking us, what's up with k if we have this point 3 over 8k? So a couple different ways you could go about this. You could say x equals 3 over 8, and then you could find your point of intersection, and your y value is k, so that's going to be your answer. So we know it's 28.5. You could also throw this equation into the line and actually just fill in the blanks. So if we were to do that, we would have k, which was y. Squiggly, you're going to learn about this in just a second. Negative 4 instead of x, we're going to have what they gave us, which was 3 over 8 plus 30. And it's going to give us 28.5 just right here. But Robert, what about exponentials? Yeah, we can do exponentials. Let's do it. So same thing. Write the word table. Put in your stuff. Little bonus tip for you. Do not use commas. Desmos hates commas. Not a huge fan of punctuation. All right, again, click it. We're dealing with exponential. We're going to click exponential. Now, importantly, we're not going to get an exact match when we're dealing with exponential regression, but if we look at our answer choices, choice C is clearly our answer because it's the only one that starts with 1200 like it should, right? And then if we were to evaluate this 1 plus, 0.015, basically I have 1.148, which would round up to 1.015. So perfect match right there.